big Horsetown Brew. Slow down. Hey, how's it going, man? Right. What questions can I answer, George?
Well, I have a Snake River Farms. I never done a Snake River Farms before.
Okay.
So I want to see, and I seen your videos, kind of give me a guideline of where I'm at, where I'm supposed to be at.
All right.
And then another question is on my pork butt.
Okay.
I am completely lost when it comes to pork butt.
Have you trimmed it yet?
Well, I tried trimming it at home, and it was a complete disaster.
All right.
But I'll let you see it.
Okay, let's take a look here. Brisket from black?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Gold.
Gold, alright,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm not really sure what the difference was.
The gold is has more marbling. It's also $50 more.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so
okay.
I decided to go with this.
Alright.
And then this is my pork butt that I trimmed.
So you cook hot and fast or you cook low and slow?
Low and slow.
So you want to get your briskets on around 10 to 11 p.m.
Okay.
How many cookers do you have?
Just one.
This one. So you're gonna cook all your meats in one.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to get your brisket ready by 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
So
yes.
you don't want to do a cook and hold.
Yeah.
Well, what did Donna teach you how we usually cook?
No.
No. Okay. So we cook ahead.
Okay.
We finish the brisket and butt earlier.
Okay.
That way we can concentrate on cooking the ribs and chicken.
Okay.
If you try to cook 4 meats, just too much going on.
Yeah.
And then you have to keep opening and closing your pit.
Uh-huh.
So that's not good for the barbecue.
Okay.
But you can, whatever rehearsal you did, just stick to your plan. But, for future reference.
Because I think what me and Donna did over at Lodi, we did the whole cook and hold.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So I was trying to follow what Donna did on her video. And
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is what I have.
Okay.
So
So,
I got
so the money muscle is on this side, right? So you're
Yep.
focusing on cooking that perfectly. So I wouldn't worry about the rest.
Okay.
Right? We don't turn in 16 muscles, right?
Yeah.
It's more academic. She's just showing you how to cook. But I would try to cook this perfectly.
Okay.
And then make sure that you don't overcook it. Make sure you temp it and then cut it into medallions like that. Cut it in medallions. And
Okay.
you'll be okay.
So now, she said I cut too much into the money muscle.
Yes, it's a little bit overdone. You have another
Yeah.
pork butt at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have another one in here.
Yeah.
And she said that I have to take it easy cutting the money muscle.
Yeah, that's a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can show you how to do another one.
Okay. And then this is
This
just
is
the
untrimmed, right?
whole- Yeah, untrimmed.
Okay, I'll show you.
Bone in.
Bone in, yeah. I'll show you how to trim one.
So this is untrimmed bone in.
Okay, all right.
And then I had a question on this. I usually trim it the way you trim it.
Yes. Okay.
So is that the same concept when
The same
this?
concept, yeah. So I have a video on how to cook a Snake River farm. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw it, but
Yeah.
if you want to trim it, I'll stand here and give you some pointers. If you want
Okay.
to trim it. So let's trim the pork butt first.
Okay.
All right. So here's the pork butt. Right. So the muscles, the bone sticks out here. So this end is known as the money muscle, right? The pectoralis profundi. So we're going to show you guys how we trim it. So first thing you want to do is you want to get some of the fat off the fat cap. This side is not sharp.
And do you always want to start on the fat cap side?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm showing you. So the fat cap is on this side. Show you one time on the fat cap. And then you see the natural seam here. You see the natural seam here.
Oh, that's the seam.
The seam here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this side is fine. This side is fine already. Like
Okay.
that. Like that. It's good. On this side here, you have some fat here. So we trim the fat off. You want to trim as little as you can.
So when you're doing a butterfly cut, is this kind of like the same
No,
concept?
I would recommend if you're a beginner, the butterfly is a very advanced cut.
Okay.
Don't do it on your first cook.
Okay.
cook a regular pork butt, it's much more forgiving.
Okay.
Even I will have trouble cooking a butterfly cut perfectly, so I wouldn't recommend it as a first choice. Okay? So this one here, this is good enough. So tomorrow, cook this perfectly. Just this piece. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Make sure this is perfect. Pull the meat from here, the horn, and here.
Okay.
So shred this, right? Cut this beautiful money muscle into medallion. Don't overcook it.
Okay.
Okay, and you'll be fine. Okay, so this is ready to go. So go.
Okay.
So you have an injection or anything? Inject?
No, MSG.
You're gonna inject or no?
No.
No injection. Okay, cool. Okay, so you're gonna put a rub on it and cook it tomorrow. So
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, George is gonna trim a snake river farm black. I'm gonna give him some pointers. Make sure he does it right. The first thing is gonna get it out of the pack carefully. You got any paper towels around here? Okay, throw it in the trash. In the trash. Get rid of the purge carefully. Dump it in the trash. So, and then put some paper towels on your meat. So what you want to do is first trim off some of the fat off the surface. And then remember I showed you put your hand underneath, make a bowl, and then you shave it off carefully. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. Okay, next step is remove some of the fat off the eye here. And then you run your knife in, kind of like gently cut it. Don't cut yourself, just run your knife into the eye. To slowly separate the, you're gonna have to dig it in to cut. Basically, well, yeah, like that, slowly, watch your fingers. So you're gonna basically gently dig out the eye, and then slowly to start to remove the fat between the deck, to the point and the flat. And you can see the fat seam here, so just run your knife in there carefully. Separate the fat seam.
Do I want to lean against?
Yeah, yeah. You want there's the point and the flat, right? So the flat is on top, the point is at the bottom. So run your knife in like this. Yeah, carefully. Yeah, try to get just the fat. Don't get it. Just slowly cut the V. Yeah. So you can see the seam, right?
Yeah.
You can see the seam. Yeah. You cut away the fat, but don't cut away the meat. So what you're doing is you're carefully removing all the fat between the point and the flat muscle. So this piece you don't really need on top here. So you can cut this piece out like around here. Okay. Yeah.
Here.
I would cut around right here. Right here. I would go this way like that.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Then we see you want to get the slices here, right? Am I
Yeah.
correct? Right.
Yep.
So you're gonna be able to get good slices from here all the way to here. So you're gonna be able to get at least 8 slices from here, right? So this part here, maybe starting from here on, you don't need, because this one will basically prevent the bark from setting at the bottom. So cut it off right here. Yeah, 90 degrees to the grain. Yeah. Okay. Not too deep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's cut it deep enough so you can remove the top piece. Yeah, so carefully work it from the both ends, and you can save this piece for pot roast or next to make tacos is good. Okay, save that.
Look at that marbling.
Yeah, look at Mari's fantastic, right? Yeah, good. That's why you paid $250 for it. That's why. Okay, and then continue to shave it now. So what you want to do is, you see this thin end here, so I would cut this piece off here because it's too thin to serve. Yeah, follow the grain. Yeah, no, hang on. Follow the grain. Yeah, cut this way. Yeah, just a small piece out. Okay. And then I would trim off this triangle around here. Okay. Right around here. A 30-degree slanted this way, so the air will flow properly. Yeah, 30. I guess like gently down that way. Yeah, about 30-degree angle down. Yeah, that's perfect.
90.
No, 30. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. All right. So now you notice that now you have a winning brisket. So you got a long slice from here. Look on this side. Look on this side. Here, show you what I mean. See, you got a beautiful slice here, right? So now you know you can slice all the way onto here. So you have a lot of options from here to here.
Okay.
You can make a good slice. Okay. So now you want to prepare the burn end. So go ahead and start shaving off all the fat from the point muscle here.
Okay. Now do we shave this?
You can if you want to. I don't care. No, this is fine. This is oxidation. This is when they wash the carcass in hot water.
Okay.
The hot water causes the meat to oxidize. So I wouldn't worry about it because I'm not using it in a contest. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be trimming it off anyway because I only want perfect slices from this part here.
Okay.
All this stuff, I'm going to serve it to the public.
Got it.
Okay, so go ahead and start trimming the fat off the point. So the reason we trimmed off all the fat because we can get bark on both sides. So you're going to get beautiful burn ends on both sides.
What I do for the market, I just mix everything together.
Yeah, of course. It's a different principle because you are selling based on weight, right? In a contest, you're not interested in weight; you're just interested to win prize money.
Yeah.
So that is true. The weight doesn't really matter. All you want is perfect burn ends and perfect looking point muscles and flat muscles. Okay, right, good. Yeah, I would now flip it over and trim the other side.
Okay. So this is.
Let it go for now. Let it go for now. Flip it over. Okay, now trim out all the fat of the point muscle. Around, kind of like start here, work your way backwards. So the idea is that when you shave out all the fat from the point, right, you're gonna get beautiful burnt bark.
Okay.
Bark equals flavor. Right? You have a rub and everything all set up before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all set. Just regular salt, pepper, garlic with a little bit.
Yeah, you can do whatever you feel comfortable. You cut with your feel, right? So you can see there's a ligament here. So ligament is not good to eat, so you can trim it off. So not only do you cut by visual cue, you cut by feel.
Okay.
So if you feel any part that's hard, right, you can feel it. If it's hard, you don't trim it off. All right, so let me show you another trick now. So you notice, right, your point muscle is lumpy.
Yeah.
That means your burn ends, when you cut it, the cubes will not sit properly, right?
Okay.
So what you want to try to do is you want to shave it so that it looks a little bit flatter. So this is lumpy and this is thin, right?
Yep.
So, okay, which side has more fat? This side or the other side? Look, flip it over. No, it's okay, this is, yeah, okay, flip it over. Okay, so this is more fat, right?
Yep. Okay.
Should you shave from this side or shave from the other side?
The side that has more fat.
Less fat. Makes sense? Fat equals flavor. So if you want to shave it so that you can cut little square burn ends, you shave it from the side that has less fat.
Ah, so we'll go this side.
Yeah, so you flip it over and then you try to cut it so that it's a little bit tabletop, so that when you make chunks here, the chunks will be flat. Does that make sense? Right now it's lumpy, right? So what do you want to do? You want to shave it so you have a little bit more of a tabletop. So that when you cut your burn ends from here, right, you're gonna get beautiful burn ends.
Okay.
If not, right now you cut it, it's gonna be all irregular.
Yeah.
You want the bark to be on both sides, front and back of the burn ends.
Okay.
So what I would recommend is you gently shave it so that it's a little bit more flat.
Flat, and then.
And don't put your hand down. Just hold it down and then try to make it flat. Right now you see it's all wavy, right? So you want to slice this horizontally like that so that it will stay like a flat piece.
Okay, so I don't put my hand to kind of.
Just shave it slowly. Shave it slowly. You're making a flat tabletop. Does that make sense? Right now your tabletop is lumpy.
Yeah.
So when you cut your cubes, the cubes will not look right.
So that's why you want a sharp knife.
You need a sharp knife. Yes. Yeah. And we shave from the side that is less fatty because we want this fatty side because the fatty side will taste better.
Okay.
If you shave the fatty side, then this side will have a tendency to dry out because it's less fat. Okay, yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit more. You probably need you need to sharpen your knife.
Yeah.
Why don't you use a brisket knife? Use the brisket knife here. Use the brisket knife, the long one.
This one?
Yeah, use a brisket knife and shave it.
Oh man. Let's see how we're gonna do this.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would do is I would put my hand down and then shave it. So kind of don't cut yourself. Yeah. Put your hand. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like this, right? Like this.
Oh.
Like this, right? And then put your hand on top so that, but don't cut yourself. Okay. Yeah. Just hold it out like gently. Okay. Gently. Yeah. Don't cut yourself. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Takes a bit of practice. Yeah. There we go. So it looks. See how much better it looks now. See. Right, so now you can get some nice chunks from here. You need minimum of 6 or 7 for the box.
Wow.
Okay? So this is a black belt trick. So,
that is pretty
so
cool.
now you can get. So keep cleaning up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see here. Right, get the idea. Yeah. This is where you need a sharp flat knife. So now you have a competition trim brisket, right? So if you remember what I did, showed you, you're all set.
All right.
Okay?
So at what time do you think we should start rubbing? Because I was gonna rub.
I like my rub 4 hours. I like my injection 8 hours. That's my normal routine.
Okay.
It also depends on the rub you use, right? Some rubs are very salty.
Yeah.
If it's salty, then less time. If it's not so salty, longer. So my particular brand of rub, I optimize for 4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. You all set?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, man. So
Yeah.
all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
And best of luck. And I'll come by and check you in the morning, man.
Thank you, Harry.
Come and do
Appreciate
the
it.
kids. So we'll go visit with Paul King and see how he's doing. He's one of my top students. He's won about half a dozen grand championships in Australia. And he's got all his gear here set up. He's using Gateway equipment here. These are 55-gallon drums from Gateway. And here's the man.
Hey, Harry
How's
Soo.
it going?
How you doing here?
Good to see you, man.
He's gonna
Hello.
give you a
Good
knuckle.
to see you again.
Hey,
All
sir.
right.
How you doing?
So, no secrets to be shared here. I'm gonna have to like gray out the part about the rib. How's your cook going? So far, so good.
So far, so good, Harry.
Now, those look like magnificent looking ribs here.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Can't imagine who you learned it from.
I learned it from the master, and then I tweaked it a little bit.
Tweak it a little bit,
He
absolutely.
spoke very high of you here.
Oh, okay. It's all false. Don't listen to him.
He's got me going to your school.
Oh wow! Okay, all right, okay. So he's now scraping. What I taught him is he gets the black stuff off. It's easier if he uses a napkin and he cleans the black blood off the end of the rib. So you only do that for competition ribs. So he's following all the techniques. And next thing you know, he's gonna press down the meat between the bones to release the membrane that encircles the bone.
Now I got 4 gateways off Mr. Shear.
And then you cooking what, six slabs of ribs?
Yeah, 6.
Holy moly!
Probably could have done 4, but you know.
It's a pedal to the metal, right? These guys are gonna try to take the cup back to Australia.
That's
So
right.
that would be a good excuse for us then to go to
Oh
Australia.
yeah. No, I've already
to try
got
to
my.
win the cup back. So that's how it works, right?
I've got my living
all this is
quarters.
part of the whole script. So you're running what, 275?
Yeah, 275, 300.
Okay.
Alright, got it.
All right, folks. For those who are not aware, these are Gateway drums. Fantastic cookers made by Team Shear, and really smooth temperature control. And it's got a vortex, so there's 2 tubes that go down this way, and it creates a little swirl, a nice convection current here. Paul's got 4 of them. On loan, these are the actual ones that Tim uses, so he's got good mojo because Tim is a top cook.
I spent a week with Harry.
I know. You told me.
Very fortunate.
I'm gonna go do his school.
I taught them everything I know.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're using a gateway, very important tip is whenever you open the gateway, you gotta shut it right away because of the vortex kind of convection current, it will heat up really fast. So a tip for those of you who are using the gateway, make sure you shut the lid as soon as you take your meat out. Don't leave the lid open even for more than 20 seconds. What time is it now? It's 10. Okay, 10. So you got an hour and 20 minutes to go. Crunch time.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
this is the time when you don't bother the teams, like me. Who's gonna win?
The king is Q.
So I'm here with the Australian team all the way from Perth, Australia. How many hours did it take to get here?
18.
18 hours,
20,
right?
well, 21 with
18
French.
on the plane, 22 all up with it.
So Justin, what is your special technique to bring home the cup to Australia?
Well, we bring our own rubs, so we'll see how they fare up.
We're doing ribs. We've just done the check for flavour and bite through.
Bite through, let me see here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful bite through, a
Alright.
nice smoke ring.
Yep, we've
beautiful
checked.
crust here. Can I take a bite on this side here?
100%.
This is the one you're gonna turn in, right? This rack here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna test the rack and then he's gonna turn in here. All right. Perfect amount of tenderness. You see the liquid on the bone? It dries out within a few seconds. So this level of perfection on ribs that Paul has done happens within only an 8-minute window out of a 5-hour cook. Before the 8 minutes, it's not so tender. After the 8 minutes, it's too tender. So I think, Paul, you nailed it, man. Good rib.
Thank you, Harry.
Is that a rack you're gonna turn in?
Yeah, these ones, yeah.
All right, here's Paul King's chicken here. It's a great chicken cook here.
Thank
I'll show you guys how the color looks like here. Company chicken, absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna take a bite. It's juicy and dripping. Really good chicken. Look at the bite through skin here. Super tender and moist. So that's another winning entry here. So I think I really like Paul King's cooking. Good stuff here. So some really nice looking ribs here. So barbecue is about layers and layers of flavor. The finishing is very important in barbecue because if the judges only take a 2-ounce bite, they're not going to eat the whole rib because they're going to be eating 2 ounces times 6 entries. So there's going to be approximately 12 ounces for each entry. So judges will eat at least 48 ounces, which is 3 pounds of meat in about 90 minutes. So not everybody. It's the last time you sat down and ate 3 pounds of meat in 90 minutes. Not that easy to do. So these are the 2 best out of the 6, right?
Yes.
Right, Paul?
Yes.
So Paul went through 6 racks. He picked the 2 best ones. He's doing a final glaze on it, and before he cuts it for the box. And are you using an electric knife or not?
No, brisket knife.
Brisket knife. Okay, brisket knife. Cut it again.
No, it's too long. It's too long.
What
It needs to go in
about,
the middle
what
of
about
that
we hide
rack.
it? We'll hide it at the back.
What I would do is I would take my hand and put some water here, just wet it, because that way when you touch it, when the
Water's
judges
here.
open it, it's not going to cause a finish to be damage on it. Just a little bit. Just wet it here. Just wet it here. How's it going? So far so good? How's your entry coming along? You guys are super relaxed. You guys turned in your ribs already?
We're amateur.
Oh, you guys in the backyard group.
Backyard group.
So,
got
what
some
entries are you guys turning in?
Gary's doing chicken and I'm doing ribs.
Wonderful. What time is your turning?
2 o'clock.
2:15.
2:15,
2:45.
Oh, okay. So you guys are like super relaxed.
We actually just had a conversation about you.
Okay. Hope it's all false. Don't listen to a single word they say. Okay, guys. Everything under control.
Harry Soo, everybody.
When you got to turn in 6 ribs and you need nice straight ribs, how many racks will you typically cook?
My standard routine is I cook 3 racks of 10 ribs.
Okay.
So I have 30 bones to pick from.
Okay.
You can also do, depending on how you want to put it in a box, some people like to do a 5x5. A 5x5 means that you have 5 at the bottom and 5 on top. Some people do a 4x4. Some people do a 5x1. So there's many different configurations. So what you want to do is you want to practice this at home first.
Yeah.
So depending on how the ribs come out and the size of the rib, you want to try to see what looks good. We always believe that, I believe a heavy box is a good box. So if I can cram 10 in there, I'll do that.
Okay.
Because it gives a nice heavy feel, and when the judges open the box, it looks really, really good. Versus just 6 pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want like a abundance in the box. So another one of my Padawans. So half the teams here are seen by my Padawans. So how's it going so far? Everything under control?
Good.
So far, so good. So far, so good. You got everything all kind of. You guys are cooking the pro or the backyard? Pro. Good. Wonderful. So your ribs are gone?
Yes.
Your tent? Okay, so now getting for pork ready.
Yeah, we got the money
So
muscles.
your money muscle, your pectoralis profundi, right here to go. You got your chunks right here to go.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, and I recommend you want to keep it moist.
Yeah.
It's very important. So please go ahead and do the jus thing I taught you. Remember, get the jus in here. So you don't
get
want to.
the
You
jus
don't.
in there.
Your pork is drying out right now, so use the jus. Okay. If you can defat the jus, even better. If you can, where's the
leave it in
defatter?
there?
Where's the defatter?
Well, defatter,
have
you
a
need a
defatter.
defatter. Oh, see, you should have. Yeah, what?
Okay, yeah. Bring the defatter. Okay, I'll show you a little neat trick here. You have a gallon Ziploc bag. I'll show you a black belt trick here. All right, go ahead and pour this jus into the gallon bag here.
Okay. And then you just
All right, so I'm going
cut
to
the
teach.
bottom and drain it
I'm
out.
going to teach my students a emergency trick. They didn't bring a defatter. They didn't take notes in the class. Okay, go ahead. Okay, hold this over here. Pour this into here quickly. Pronto. Show you guys how to do it. The emergency defatter. This is what do you call MacGyver time today. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, careful. Hold it for you. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. We need a little
You
bit.
don't
All right,
need all
cool.
of it.
All right, pick it up like this, right? Zip it up. Zip it up.
Now,
Okay,
what,
now
what are you going to put it
hold
in?
it up like this, right? Hold it up like this, okay? Hold it up for a moment until the fat
Oh,
goes to
you're
the
just
top.
going to go right over
Okay,
it.
hang on. Okay, and then you're going to basically make a tiny cut at the bottom
And let it
let
drip
the jus.
in.
Okay, just wait until the oil separates. Give it a
Where's
moment
the
here.
where's the
It
scissors?
separates like so. So you guys are emergency defatter here.
Okay.
So you're glad your teacher showed up right in the nick of time,
Yes.
because your pork needs to be soaking in a jus. If not, it's going to basically dry out. Okay? Get the scissors. Okay, make a tiny cut. Just a tiny cut. The pressure will make the hole bigger, so be very careful. Okay, right?
Tiny
Lift it up
cut.
here. Tiny cut here. Just very tiny. Don't cut yourself, please. Okay, just tiny cut. Okay, don't let the piece of plastic fall in because it's a DQ for foreign matter. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, yeah.
Like that?
A little more. Just press it a little bit. Press it. Yeah.
Just use it to put over the piece.
Cut a hole, tiny little bigger hole.
Can you cut it?
Just a
Bigger
tiny
hole?
bit more hole here. Be careful. Don't let the plastic drop into the meat because you can't see it after that.
Yes.
If you just see it, then you're gonna get disqualified.
Oh, yes.
What I like to do is I want 1 centimeter of jus at the bottom, 1 centimeter, so that the meat will sit. And then you gotta also make sure that this thing also sits in there also.
The money muscle? Oh, okay. Can you put the money muscle in there for me? Because I don't have gloves.
Yeah, I would say cut it bigger hole. He needs more liquid. Yeah, just be careful. Cut a bigger hole. Grab his money muscle very gently. Try to put it in there so he can rehydrate his money muscle like that. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Okay, you want to keep it soaking in there.
Alright.
So touch it. Yeah, don't be shy. Taste the piece and tell yourself, are you gonna give that a perfect score? Okay, so don't
much
put it.
fat.
Take it out. Yeah. So you need it fatty and tasty. So feel it. It's hard. Don't serve it. You have a lot of chunks, so you only need a few pieces.
Yeah.
So pick the best, softest, most tender
This is
chunks.
soft.
Okay.
So that's too big, right?
No, it's break it in half.
So then you have two. If you get that's perfect.
Yeah. I only turn in like 6 or 7 of these pieces. So pick the best pieces that you have here.
Oh, this is
Do you
soft.
like these?
So I start mine at around 12, like 43, and then I have 17 minutes to play. Then did you guys time your walk over yet?
Yes.
Okay, you know how many minutes it takes,
Yes.
right? You want
Minute
some
45.
speedy
It's 2
runners.
minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, good.
This is kind of hard out here.
Kind of hard, yeah. You don't want to turn it in.
Yeah,
Squishy,
squishy.
squishy, good.
Squishy, put it
Hard, no good. Okay.
Yeah, we got
So
the bone right here.
You know how to turn in the money muscle, right?
I'm gonna look for it. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know
so
too good.
The money muscle is on this side here.
On the
This-
end?
Yeah, this one in
Okay.
here. So very careful. Okay, so you're gonna cut this off carefully. Put it on the
All
cutting
right.
board,
Okay.
and then use a sharp knife, and then cut this muscle off.
All right.
Yeah, so that you can serve it. You're gonna try to serve it in medallions. Okay, so cut this off.
Like this or a little bit
Okay,
thinner?
Like that, a bit like that. Okay.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, carefully. Cut it off. Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay, all right. Then put this piece here.
This is our first time ever
First time
competing.
ever, okay, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
So gently flip it over so it looks like a meatloaf. All right. So if you can, right, try to get 6 slices like this, like like medallions. If you
Oh,
can.
okay.
You can. You have
All
another
right.
one here.
We have another one over
Okay,
there.
cool. So if you can get 3 here and 3 here, you got minimum of 6.
And this is our money muscle?
This is called money muscle. You win money today.
Money muscle. Okay. All right.
So cut this piece off also. Same thing the way I showed you. Cut the same thing. Leave it there. All right. So cut it like this. Yeah. Okay. Careful. Yeah. A little bit further in here, like that. Okay. Gently cut it. You cut it like that. Get the money muscle out. All right. Do you have any sauce you want to use?
Yes.
Okay.
Right here.
So brush some sauce on the surface before you cut.
Right here?
No. Flip
On
it
the
over.
back side?
Yeah. Just brush it. Line it up like that, side by side. Okay. Now brush it a little bit. Now
right.
you're gonna make medallion slices. Very,
Okay.
very carefully. Don't break it. Just
All right.
gently.
How many?
Sharp knife. As many as
6?
you can. Like half an inch. As many as you can. Pick the best 6 to put in the box. Okay.
All right. We need to hurry up too.
Yeah.
I think we're losing.
Where's your box? Set up the box. Somebody set up the box for me quick. Set up the box here.
Box
for him.
set up.
Make sure the box is not dirty. Okay. Open it up carefully. Watch your knife here. Okay. Put this one here like that so it doesn't get dirty. Okay. Put this one like that. Okay. Yeah. Cover this. Okay. So he's gonna get 6 pieces. Okay, go ahead, try to slice it. Take this piece off. Okay. So pick the best 6 pieces you have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a couple more here. Just pick it and make sure that it looks good. All right. Okay, so now you got 6 pieces here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now put this aside here. Save it. Now you're gonna pull some pieces from the horn to get a couple of chunks. Okay. So the horn is here. Pick any soft pieces you can find. Okay, just pick some soft pieces for chunks. Put your hand in there and then feel it. See which soft pieces you can use.
right here.
Do you like, this looks good. Soft, something soft. Pick a few
This
pieces.
right
Yeah, pick it with the bark also. The bark is good. You know the one with the outside. Yeah, okay. Pick it up. Like here. Anything here. Okay, pick from here also.
Time. What do we got in time?
You got time. 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
49. Just play the time. Okay. Yeah, take your time. No rush. You're playing your time. Okay, this is hard. I don't use this one. If it's
Yeah,
hard,
it's hard.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
don't use it. Okay, all right. Let's play. So if you don't have good ones here, this is good. Take this one piece here. Shred this one. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah. Shred it a little bit.
Okay.
Dip in the jus. Dip in the jus here. Dip in the jus. Right. Yeah. Tear so that like small chunks here. Yeah. Just chunk it out. Yeah. Chunk it out. 6 pieces. 6 to 8 pieces of nice chunks like this. Put it in the jus. And dip it. Yeah. And then tear it up. Now you're ready to play. You got this and you got this. Just get some sauce brush on this one.
Okay.
Just a little bit of sauce on it. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. Excellent. Okay. All right. Now let's play this one. So pick the best 6 pieces, and then you can arrange it any way you want. Now one way to arrange it that's good is I'll show you here on this one so you can see. Arrange it like that, right? Arrange it like that, like a fan, Kind of make sense, like a fan. Okay. So that you can put you can make a semicircle here and
flip it around the motor.
Yeah.
Flip it around. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, just do a fan like this, and then put the one chunk here. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay. And then now put some of these pieces right here. Make it look like a beautiful fan. Okay. So thank you. Yeah. No worries. And you can go until 30 minutes, 5 minutes over.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, cool. I think it's good. Okay, good.
6.
Perfecto. Okay, all right. Now, maybe take the sauce brush a little bit.
Okay, and let's start cleaning. Let's start cleaning.
Thin coat on the sauce. Yeah, no, brush it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, thin coat. Yeah, that's it. Like that. And I teach you a tip: spray water on the thing, so when you close it, it doesn't mar. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, wet the thing. Clean it up. Okay, now close the lid to test it. Make sure it doesn't cause any problem on the lid. Close it. Okay, close it. Okay.
Alright, now
open it again. Make sure that it doesn't touch this. Okay.
Yeah,
touch it.
touch it.
It's okay. So just wet it. Okay, you're good.
Alright, Cora.
Okay, go.
Vámonos, Cora. Thank you.
Good job.
That's my first time cutting it right there.
Excellent.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Go.
Yeah.
Don't sit.
Winner chicken dinner.
Wow, winner chicken dinner, man. I love it. Looks nice. So you guys choose not to put the point in, right?
Not finished yet.
Not finished yet. Okay, you gotta do the point. Burn ends are good, man.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, we got some good burn ends.
So is this called the Australian style, or this is the kind of American style?
It's a bit of both.
So the amount of care that goes into preparation is the madness of barbecue perfection. That's what we call it. All right, you guys have the hot box. Ready to go in the hot box here?
We have a routine here.
I got to get it rehearsed. All set. Excellent. Good job, guys.
Thanks, Harry.
Paul, you got to take the final walk. Okay, it's the tradition.
yeah, always.
All right, I thought you guys will, right? Tradition. Take the final walk.
Thanks,
okay.
Harry.
All right, guys. Good luck. All right, I'm gonna steal his last burn in here. There's a little bit of bite to it. Good flavor. Taste of smoke. Not too heavy, not too light. So very, very good burn in. I'm sure that his brisket slices are just as good. Well done.